Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to hit the subscribe button, it is below, and also the notification bell alerts you to up and coming videos, new ones that are put up. Thank you for your shares, likes and subscribes. Nobody can see you share, like or subscribe, for those of you who have asked, but if you do message, they will go public. So make sure if you don't want your messages, you have to privatize them. Okay, all right. But I will get them, and I appreciate your confirmation. But remember, your messages do help the collective as well understand that we're all going through these issues. Now, we have got I keep getting the healing card. Yep, closing out, something you can't work out. I have a strong feeling that I have been pulled to do. It's going to be a reading, and I've got a strong feeling I'll go into a bit of a healing or a clearing. But let's see what happens, because this is something that you feel you're stuck or restricted or cannot see or cannot work out. I have a strong feeling, it doesn't have to, but I feel like this could be for my empaths or people that are empathic or stuck in some type of cycle. Now, this has to do with you being overburdened by the expectation of your giving. Okay, now this is only going to be very specific for certain people. Not everyone is going to resonate with this reading, but it still will be great information to know and learn or pass on. Okay, and you never know when you need to pull information out of your back pocket down the track. So if you feel like you have a program that this will be from a deep inner childhood wound, past life, karmic cycle or lesson that you are learning this lifetime, because we are this year, and the 8-9, 2024, 2025, the 8-9 is all about, and it's basically, think of it as your university or year 12 exam time. Everything you came here to do, complete, cycle, learn, grow, it's test time, it's exposure time, it's challenge time. You have to go back in, you have to face it, you have to clear it, and you have to heal it. You have to tick the box. All right, for growth, for ascension. You don't have to, but that's why it's being put in your face right now. All right, so you can put the past behind you, get into your star alignment and your blessings. So this is about what you need to release. Now, these will be mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual, and yes, they all intertwine with each other. So it could be anything. So what else did I want to say there? So everything that you're experiencing now, and the reason we have to have these exam time, let's call it, easiest way for me to explain it, because I speak to beginners in spirituality, and I speak to very advanced. So I try to use the in-between examples. All right. Now, we have an opportunity to upgrade on a major soul and heart level. We always have that. We're here to grow, change, expand, create, come into our ultimate highest and best potential of us. Okay? With the Aquarian age and this quantum leap, a lot of the old programs aren't fitting. We've talked about this before. You have to get new programs, new ideas, new ideals. So your inner foundation that is also connected to your DNA, what you learn, what you pass down from generations, it may not be fitting in the new system. Think of a computer. You don't get one brand. I won't say the brands because it might flag my video. All right? Let's say I get one particular brand and those programs, and I'm trying to load it into the other brand and we get on the rainbow wheel of death. I cannot compute. You are going through that mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So as we close out karmic cycles, paths, timelines, matrices, soul's evolution, heart's evolution, you are now surpassing, for some of you, not all of you, it depends, but you are outgrowing old, outdated programming that does not have the vibrational capacity to form or preform in the new. This doesn't feel comfortable, isn't working, I've outgrown it. This is weird and I don't know what it is and it's uncomfortable and it's the unknown, which throws us back into this. So we do the dance of life of that, where do I need to be, where am I going? Any upgrade, transformation will require sacrifice. Healing, dark night of the soul, releasing, letting go, evolving past your comfort zone into the unknown. If you are not challenged, you will not grow. Okay, so just keep all that in mind. I am channeling, guys, so I'm trying to keep my channel here. So that's why I'm speaking like a robot. I'm trying to stay in alignment. So now, this is for those of you who, if you have a program where people expect the world from you, people expect, and look, everyone does, we live in that day and age, all right? Where you have to learn, have your boundaries, say no, all of the above. We are in a world now, a consciousness, and cancel that, because every time I just go cancel that thought, I'm not a part of that, all right? I'm not a part of that consciousness. But it is out there, we do see it, it does exist. We can't deny that, okay? So of people expecting far more than they are willing to give and do, and also entitlement. So we get that that's out there. Okay, let's just push that to the side. We're talking beyond that. These are deep integrated programs. You'll be, whether you're the healer, the giver, the peacemaker, you could be doing that within a family system or a lifetime or a community or a humanity. You'll be very empathic, healer or not, whether you're in it or not. Some people are not into healing, they don't do healing, but they're still the healer, okay? Of their family or their path or their friends or journey or whatever. So it's like a program that keeps coming up for quite a few people, generally spiritual people, whoever's got this. There seems to be something about you that people feel that your giving, doing and being has far more expectation than they would put on anybody else. I'll give you some examples. They expect you to do things that they would never do. Sacrifice, things they wouldn't do. Number one, if you are in that or experiencing that, you need to go and do some healing, and you need to actually pull those people up and say, you are asking me to do things that you are not willing to do. That's something that needs to be dealt with. On a program level, on a healing level, on an emotional level, go to a professional and get some, whether that's in whatever field, that can work on deep subconscious programs for you. It'll be from childhood programming or your spiritual mission on this earth, that we do have to clean up those programs as well. They also come from a karmic past. Now, a lesson. Karmic means lesson, growth. Now, also, this dedication that you have, it's like you keep overriding yourself. And I will give this as an example, and it's only an example. It doesn't have to be, but let's use a father or mother figure. It doesn't have to be. Let's pretend that if your father or mother, hypothetically, expected things of you, and you have this compelling, like you cannot not do it. Even when you don't want to, it's like, you came in to show and give unconditional love. All right? if you're the healer of that, if you've come in to heal any genetic programs, you've come in, and particularly too, you've got to remember when you're the children of these people, you crack their heart open. You love them unconditionally, that they don't get from a partner, a wife, a husband, or anyone else. The child gives this unconditional service and loyalty, which is wonderful. That's what it's all about. But not at your detriment. These are contracts we come through with where we can clear and clean up, but we can still love and be of service to and help and be a part of our families or groups or associations or whatever it is. We can still be that, but this is at another level. This is where the expectation and the dedication, where it's an overburden. Nobody should be overburdened. Like, I expect you to be my world in your being, doing, and giving to me, and be dedicated to that. And for some of you, you have that program. So I want you to muscle test, go, check and see if you've got that. Go up and meditate and ask, do I have these programs? They need to be pulled, released, sent to the light, all for levels, and replaced with the highest and best beliefs, programs, and feelings from the divine creator. Okay? I suggest if you aren't trained in doing that, you need to seek someone to do some healing and training for you, because there will be deep digging program work to do around that. I'm being told by Spirit, you need to let go. You need to release and surrender and complete the karmic lesson this lifetime, retain the wisdom, the mastery, and meaning you have to understand it. You have to do the digging, the healing. You can't just say it, I release it, I've chosen to do it. You actually have to go into the dark night of the soul. You have to do the digging and the proper healing and the proper work to release. You can't just release it because you choose it. You can't go, I've got that, I'm going to release it. It doesn't work like that. So you need to release the program and the control or the contract or the dedication or the expectation or the burden that you came in where you are. It's called shadow interference, where it's blocking your path, your purpose, your blessings, your abundance, and you've come in like service to others, which is wonderful in a balanced way when it's reciprocated. When your life is going just as forward as everybody else's, or you have as much free will and choice as the others, okay? If it's outside that, there's an imbalance in the contract. Because a lot of us have this, it's like you want to move the world. Okay, let's get back to, I'll explain something. Let's say when we have a child, your heart cracks open. All right, male, female, mother, father. That child moved your world. That child brings in connection that is like a service or a dedication to you, and vice versa. Now that child, hypothetically, this is hypothetical, may or may not have the programming, I am to move the world for this person, or I move the world for this person. And that can go one way or the other for the child and for the parents. So now they're burdened with this unconditional program. Now that's fine if it's reciprocated, nurtured, loving, balanced, and parent-child through growth, through evolution, through programming and learning. But if that is distorted on any level, you need to go in there. You need to go in and clear your healer programs, your empathic programs, and these contracts that you have were burdened with. Because imagine if I was like the divine source, and I said, okay, you are, hypothetically, you are, you move the world for me, and now that's kind of an expectation subconsciously, unknowingly. And we form this dedication to that. That's where some of you need to go in and clear and heal to really break these patterns. You can still have your family, you can be still of service to them, you can still have the loving, caring, but you need to go in and heal and clear where you have lost your power, your free will. It's not reciprocated, it's more utilized and used, or it's imbalanced, or one is more of service dedication than the other. So if you have any of that going on, we are not here to blame or point fingers. This is your internal work, and you can do it lovingly, keep your family, whatever, but there has to be a release. And when you've done the healing, it's blessed be, set you free, set it free, okay? It's kind of like a peace that comes with all. It can be harmonious for all, the highest and best for all, and only what is, the divine truth and divine alignment. So that's when we're going into that higher vibrational frequency work. If you're having problems cleaning up cycles or repeating cycles at this pivotal moment as we move through this year. This year is the year of exposure and closure, and it is finalizing those Chiron wounds that you came in to heal this lifetime. Oh my God, I think I got all that out. Whew, there might be some triggering in that. And remember, triggering is, so a lot of you is good. It's going to heal you. It's going to transform you. It's going to bring it up. If you have an emotional reaction to something that's said, get it up, clear it, clean it, release it, let it go. Blessed be, set me free, okay? From this, and bring me into alignment for the highest good of all. All of that type of talk. All right. So, or it is done, or whatever you want to say, okay? Now, and look at those programs where there's guilt and shame and obligation. Now, we can have obligation, responsibility, but it must be in a healthy way where it is not bringing in shadow interference to your purpose, path, growth, destiny, creativity, highest divine counterparts, partners, partnerships, all of the above. So you really want to clean it up. And some of you have to release yourself from being the healer of your family. You can release the old contract and be there and just be the leader. Show them the way. Have your individual self. You can still help heal them. You can still support them. You can still guide them. But this responsibility and burden where it is way over an expectation and dedication of you doing, being, and giving to them when it's not reciprocated, when they wouldn't do that for you. All right. So big, I know. See, Emperor, boss move, getting into your power, your authority. This will clear where you give your power away, where you lose your power. And a lot of healers do have service and sacrifice programs. See, manifestation, healing, alignment. This has come through to get you into alignment, into your own energy. And unconditional love is, once it's given, it's because let's pretend, parent-child, it's an unconditional love. We're all born into it. We've all had this experience. Now that will be nurtured and protected and a two-way street, or we start to be brought up through conditional love. Okay, so you need to go in and clear that. You can still love and have your family and all the rest of it, but you have to clear the program where you're giving unconditionally and they're giving conditionally. Okay, in a healthy, highest and best balanced, harmonious way for the good of all. All right, so for any of you who want that clearing, you need to hit the like button, because I will be doing a meditation and a clearing Friday. I feel I'll be doing stuff every night now till Friday. Okay, a little bit. So we're going to set up a grid. You'll only receive what's yours for the highest and best, and we're going to clear this resistance. That could be you with the flow, with your path, destiny, purpose, whatever it is. So we're going to get into that. And I am setting up some new stuff, guys. We've got some good stuff coming forward. So, but remember, energy exchange. I am going to set this up for you to receive this for your highest and best, but we do need your permission. I will not do anything. You will not receive anything if you do not give permission. Okay, it's called free will. It's a spiritual law, and that's why you never send anything to anybody unless they have asked for it. The only thing you can send to someone without their permission is unconditional love. Anything outside that is a breach and a manipulation of energy and free will. A broken spiritual law. You're coming out of conflict. See, this will bring you out of conflict, out of this inner or outer struggle or resistance where you just can't work it out, or you just can't move it forward, or everything stagnates, or you start and it stops, or whatever. They are programs connected to these, what we talked about. I'm not going to go into it because I channeled it. It's gone. I do not retain readings. I do them, they're gone. I actually have to re-listen to things. If I channel in a reading with a client or on here, it is gone. I might get snippets if I see that person and they're talking to me, and I might go, oh yeah, I do not remember them. That's how you know it's a pure channel. You shouldn't remember them. Unless you're with them and they're talking and saying, oh, this happened, and you're like, oh yeah, I got a flash of that. All right? That's a pure channel. So things they don't teach you. Because it can't be really taught. We can develop ability, but that stuff's naturally known. It should come very naturally. So, yeah, see, incoming, information, communication, conflict. Why aren't I getting the message? Why isn't things coming in? What is the block? And Spirit will block you until you understand the lesson, or they're blocking you to protect you until you understand or see the lesson or the blessing a different way. So even if you want to unblock, let's say, abundance, look, block. See, this is for those who are wondering why. Why is it blocked? And while you have to be the world to others, or dedicated, or have where others have got an expectation and an overburden, it's called an overburden of expectation on you to be the world to them and do things that they wouldn't do for you. You will have those programs or similar programs, okay? So you need to clean them up, and you need to find them out, and they're in your subconscious, all right? So this dedication and the guilt and the obligation and things like that in a negative energy that's blocking you, that's negative, that's lowering your frequency, that's stopping your growth. Now, could you imagine having to be the world for someone else? Can you imagine what that does to your nervous system, to your adrenal system, and to you even being motivated? So you might clear procrastination, Why would I get up every day with my subconscious program of I have to be of service and the world to everyone and be burdened and overburdened with an expectation of that and sacrifice myself? And you wonder why you suffer certain illnesses, exhaustion, nothing moves forward for you, but you're helping everyone else, or you're stuck, or you're blocked, or whatever. So this is how we want you to start thinking. Okay, it's higher dimensional thinking. Okay, it's what I use in my practice when I'm healing and clearing people as well. All right, see, a block you cannot see, you cannot work out, keeping you stuck, trapped, limited thinking. All right. You have to expand the mind now. See, it's exhausting you. You're burnt out. It's done. It's over. You cannot keep giving in this energy. So this is for my people sitting there going, I cannot give anymore in this energy. I am done. I cannot work it out. I am waiting for an answer. The answer's not coming. I'm in internal conflict. All right? It's the deep work. Here we go. And that is a message from the higher up, and the higher up govern everything you do and your journey and your purpose and your flow and when you go and when you stop. All right. So if you are blocked, it could be timing. You're not using your intuition. You have to do subconscious work. The higher up needs you to learn, or it's to do with some form of contract that you have spiritually to yourself this lifetime. And this isn't about pointing the finger and blaming people. You have to own it. You have to be accountable. You have to be able to look in the mirror and go, oh my God, I've got that program. I need to go in and heal it, fix it. It's you. It's you that took it on. Nobody did it to you. And if it's you that took it on, even if experiences around you enabled you to take it on, or you took it on being a little child for safety and survival, you can change it. It's only you that can change it. Okay, so remember that. Take your power back. Just redo your healer programs. Can't pour from an empty cup. Can't heal a family while you've got to give the world to them. Can't break outdated cycles, curses, patterns, if you've got to be the world for them, or him, or her, or to them, or be unconditional. That's why programs aren't clearing when you do the healings and the changing, because anything you try to do will be forfeited for them. Their pattern will override. Spirit said stop there. Okay. Sharing too much information. Alrighty. That's a yes, and it will break the illusion that you're in, and the grief and the suffering, and release the veils of where you're self-sabotaging, or you're being decepted or deceived by yourself or others, or reoccurring cycles. So we're going to wrap it up there, guys. I'm not going to go much deeper. You can book a healing, but as Spirit said, it's time to transform endings and beginnings. And that was from the higher up. Look at that. That's the universe. That's the divine. And here you can make a new start, a new reset. So I hope that helps you, healed you. I was going to say, hope that heals you. And moving forward, the chariot. So this will give you that energy to move forward, because subconsciously, this will bring that flow, energy, motivation. Because subconsciously, okay, your spirit's telling me to stop. I'm going to moan mouth. Remember, your subconscious and your higher self know what's going on before you do. And that can affect your motivation to move forward. All right, we're done. It is past life issue. That's okay, we're all here clearing. And it is a hurt, a pain, a suffering, a cycle that you are over. Take care. I am going to set up some clearings and then send them out. So whoever does hit the like, the subscribe and shares and messages will be receiving the clearing, the upgrade, the energy upgrade. And you can't expect to receive if you're not willing to give. okay? Remember, we're going to get you into the quantum field. And this is not just for me or the channel. You have to start understanding the quantum field is vibration and frequency. You can't expect to receive if you're not going to give. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.